Hello, Shreveport Bossier. Let's make a difference today. Are you thinking of moving to Shreveport? In today's video, we're going to look at the pros and cons of Ellerbe Road Estates in South Shreveport. So, let's go. All right, so let's look on the map, and I've already got it circled for Ellerbe Road Estates. Look how large this subdivision is. Great options for you, and in a great location for many different things, schools especially, but then also to the airport and to the base. So let's take a look at all these things, and let's just jump in here and see where or how our distance looks. Ellerbe Road Estates. So I'm going to come back here a little bit here. And so remember in Caddo Parish that you have magnet schools along with your neighborhood schools. So the South Shreveport has many elementary schools to choose from. So let's take a look at this and see. The first one would be University. I believe this, I may be wrong, but I believe this is considered the neighborhood school. And it is 8 minutes away, 4 miles. And you're going to come out of Ellerbe Road Estates and then hit Ellerbe Road and then come up across. And then you will come straight across to, you'll take a Burt Coons, it looks like. And then, or I take Southern Loop, I should say, and then go on Uri Drive. And then you'll be right there at University Elementary School. So great school, not very far from where you would be at. Now, another elementary school, all these are magnets. Eden Gardens magnet. It's 8 minutes, 4.2 miles. You're going to come out the same way, and you're going to go ahead and go on Ellerbe Road all the way up straight to Line Avenue, and then right there to Eden Gardens. Then another is Fairfield Magnet Elementary School, and it is 10 minutes away or 6 miles. So the magnet schools start to get a little bit further away. But this is, basically a 10-minute drive, and very easy to access for sure. Now you could come up here an alternate route and hit 49, which would take you on up here and you at Southern Avenue, and you would exit there. So, or this being Southern and cut up Fairfield. So not far at all. One of those magnet schools that is kind of overlooked. Then there is South Highlands Elementary School, and it is 12 minutes away, but you'll go straight up. I mean, a straight drive of 12 miles, 6 miles in distance. So just with lights and a little bit of traffic, you'll be able to get there in no time. Once again, you could take I-49, and it's a 12-minute, 7 miles instead of 6. But I think you're going to find yourself going a little bit quicker, making better time than what maybe the map is suggesting to us, because it just seems possible that you would. All right, Claiborne Fundamental Elementary School. It is 14 minutes and on 9.5 miles. So you're basically, coming out and hitting Ellerbe Road, and then coming up and hitting, believe that is Fairfield Avenue. That I don't know if it comes all the way down this way, but or Line Avenue, I should say. That's what that is. And 14 miles, or 14 minutes, I should say, 9 miles to cut across over to Claiborne. All right, and then the list just keeps on going. We got one more, I believe, Judson Elementary School, and it's 17 minutes. It's the longest from Ellerbe Road, and there's a lot of different ways to get around to it. You could cut across here, and most of this is on 49. Like I say, you could cut across here on Southern Loop and hit 49, and I think it would be a much quicker route that way. Looks far, but really with the highway, you'll be in great shape. So let's look at the middle schools that are available to you. And Uri Drive Middle School is also, both of these are magnet schools. And from Ellerbe, it'd be 14 minutes, 6 miles, which they have you cutting across here and then going Uri Drive, because this is East Kings Highway. All right, Uri Drive. My bearings are a little bit off today, aren't they? I can't, all the yellow lines look the same. All right, so y'all forgive me. The Uri Drive Middle School right here is 14 minutes from you. Now, the other, if your children so choose to test out Cattle Middle Magnet, is a 9-minute, almost 5 miles, and you're going straight up all the way on to Cattle Magnet up Line Avenue. All right, there. So you could cut across on the Southern Loop or Flournoy Lucas, I should say, and hit 49. Come across on East 70th, and you would be right there at Middle Magnet there off of Line Avenue. So, you could find an alternate route for sure to get there much quicker. And then the high schools are going to be Captain Shreve High School is the neighborhood school, and it's 14 minutes away. And you're going to go all the way up Ellerbe Road and then cut across on Line Avenue, and that'll take you right up to East Kings Highway, and not be very far at all from them. Or you could take Burt Coons and turn on Uri Drive and then cut across on 70th Street and go in. Either way would be fine. But you can't. Burt Coons is. I mean, we're flying on Burt Coons. You're doing great. So great. You can make your speed there and not take long at all. Then the Caddo Parish Magnet High School is going to be 16 minutes, quite a drive. But it also is an excellent school to test to get into, and you go on 49 the majority of the way, and you're cutting back to the school. So it rests right on the edge of the Red River, which is close to Bossier. So it is a highly rated school, I should say. I'll leave it at that. Now, let's look at, since I mentioned Bossier City being right across the Red River, let's look at going to Barksdale Air Force Base. I think the best way to go is 49. And you're going to cut up. Once you hit 49, you go in, and then you're coming across into Bossier City, and then you come back down, and you're right there. It's 19 minutes. It's 14 miles compared to 11 miles, but time and no lights and all those kinds of things. It's a great. To me, it's a great route. It depends on how what kind of a driver you are, and if you like for it to take a steady Eddie type slow time, and you take your time, then this Burt Coons, and then cutting up, but you hit some lights right here when you get across on the other side on Barksdale Boulevard. And especially several schools being along the line there, that it would be quite busy. So I think coming around and coming behind all of that, you're going to miss it and not have as much traffic that way. Having lived here as long as I have, I know that would probably be your best route. And let me say, for all those who are coming to Bossier City for Barksdale Air Force Base, how much we are appreciative of your service to our nation and to our community. We feel safe because you're here, and for sure have a utmost respect for the sacrifice you are making and your family is making. And we recognize that your family is making a sacrifice to be here, and we want to make sure that, we as a community help each other. And I think within our community, I hear people always, the schools rallying behind when families have loved ones who are going to be deployed, and kind of check out on them and make sure the kids are okay, when they get to school, and that they're doing okay, and all, because they surely do miss their loved ones a lot, and they've kind of have that on their mind. So, and they're trying to go and learn school and learn their math and their English and all that kind of stuff. And so we have such great loving people within our community who, within the Shreveport and Bossier City and surrounding suburbs, the whole area is just, a community who cares about each other. And, we have our few, but I think every town does. But for the most part, you're going to find that you're coming to a community who supports you being here and is grateful to have you here. So we salute you and thank you for your service. All right, now let's look at, if you need to go to the Shreveport Regional Airport, Ellerbe Road Estates, you're going to go for 16 minutes, 13 miles per se. So you're going to come up from Ellerbe and hit Burt Coons, and you come on around and then hit 20, and then there you are. You are right there at the regional airport. So super great location for that for sure. Now, as far as things that are around this area, you're going to find, because the location is South Shreveport, you're going to be able to come over here and get across and have access to Bossier, the South Bossier for sure, but even other parts of Bossier, along with all the things that Shreveport has to offer. So when we look at our map and you begin to see, like, there's the town of Blanchard, there's Stonewall down here, and then we have golf clubs that are here really close to you in South Shreveport. But then over in North Bossier, there is also another golf club there, and there's just a lot of universities. There's Centenary College, there's Southern University, there's Bipsy Community College, there's LSU at Shreveport. So there is a wide range of things that are here in our surrounding area of Shreveport Bossier, and you're going to find that there's plenty of places for you to go. You'll see all the different lakes. We have Wallace Lake, Cross Lake, of course, is our largest. You've got Caddo Lake, and then you also have Cypress Lake on up into the Benton area. So along with all the restaurants, that we've talked about, I really encourage you to possibly look at some other pros and cons videos, because in all of those I've broken down a lot of the areas, and then some I cover, some I don't. So I kind of mix it all up, and some I'll talk about and some I won't in these, so that I know that I've pretty much covered everything for you. It's just that it's probably hidden away somewhere within another pros and cons video. But I know you get tired of hearing the same things over and over again when we're talking about stuff that's in that area. But, the main thing is, too, I'd like to say in this video, is the fact of, look at all, we've got 220 that comes around and becomes 3132. And then we've got 3132 is Burt Coons that cuts across Shreveport, right? 3132 becomes Burt Coons, and then Barksdale Boulevard is a main thoroughfare and becomes Highway 3, which goes up into Benton. 20 comes out and goes on out this way. 220 comes on around this way. So, you got I-20 that comes, this way. This being the I-49. This is Highway 1, and this is I-49 right here coming this way. And then it goes over here, and then it becomes 49 right here. I'm sorry. So 49 breaks off and comes around, and then breaks and continues on northward here. So lots of major highways coming through our town, making their way through Shreveport Bossier. And so, you can get from one place to the other within, and when I say within an hour's time, that lets you know that this is not some small little area. It takes a while to get from one end of the Arklatex area all the way up to the other end. So, we're not some tiny little town that doesn't have much to do. We're continually growing every year and adding new things. And it's really exciting to see the progress that our local area has made, even in my lifetime. And for sure, very proud of what Bossier City stands for. And, it's a great place to raise your family. And if you're single, it's a great place to meet a good person to marry and to begin your family. So, enough said about all that. But I'm telling you, Ellerbe Road Estates is going to be a great place to put on your list. Whether you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All of the information is in the description below, so we can help you make a smooth move to Shreveport Bossier City.
From my heart to your home.